Welcome in, welcome back, or welcome. What is it? We have a message for you today. So if you choose to stay, to play, to create, to receive what you didn't know you were ready to receive today: frequency, energy, flavor, color, essences, human words, activations, inspiration, awakening, remembrance. All right? Source has a surprise for you. Yes, Source, she has a surprise for you, for me, that you didn't know. You might not have known that. Maybe you can feel it. If you feel you know something is shifting and changing at a very rapid pace, and you know something's coming in. If you're like me, you've known this since childhood. And for a lot of reasons that I don't focus on, it's happening now. I'm almost 50, so I've been around here a little bit on this planet. I've been on this planet many times, over and over again, as many of you have, as well as we have been many places. More than likely, you're more than ancient. 111 on the timer. But Source has a surprise for you, she says. We got a little message around that. Sit back, relax, have a cup of tea, have a drink of coffee, have some fruit. As the throat chakra. Excuse me. We keep it real. 133. Raw, messy, authentic. Magical, magnificent, magnetic. Do you want the opportunities to say yes to? Do you want the opportunities to come to you that you want to say yes to? Those things you want to do. That is the question we'll start with. Do you want the opportunities to say yes to? Those things that you want to do. Excuse me. Do you want the ability to say yes? You have to choose that identity and live it. And when I started to do this personally, the reality and paradigms shifted massively from last year, this time, to now, in ways I didn't know last year. And that's the point. That's all a surprise. Okay, that's the point. The universe and Source, she wants nothing more, and your team wants nothing more than to surprise you. If you know it's coming, then the mind and ego can fuck it all up and get wrapped up in that. So just be open and ready to receive this surprise. But you have to choose the identity and live it. So stop controlling and stop trying to control everything and every outcome. The what, the why, the when, the where, the who, the all of that. But you are here to create and to express. Okay? Source will figure out the rest. So like I said, I've been working with Source for a while, my whole life, but on this point in like being more conscious of it, and especially with doing this content since November 11, 2025. Or Source, through many ways and through many different channels and information, where I was super inspired to start hitting record, and the content just flows out. It's not like one video a day. I participated in a group experience of posting, creating video of some way, shape, or form, one video a day for 111 days, and it hasn't stopped. And it's never been one video. It's been multifaceted, multidimensional, multisensory, through light language, through information like this, through ramblings, through cards, through life experiences, through dance, through whatever. It's come through many ways. And I've allowed Source to just figure out the rest. I don't have to figure it out. I just hit record, maybe figure out a title, feel into a title, post it, let it be. And I know that it'll get received by those that it's meant to receive this information, this codes, this frequency, energy, flavor, color, and essence. All right? So we're here to express and to create and to play. And Source will figure out the rest. So we just have to let go of the reins and quit trying to control that horse really hard, the reins, pulling on those reins really hard, and just allow Source, allow the universe, allow your team, your collective, to figure out the rest. And allow it in divine timing, okay? Remember, Source has a surprise for you. She wants to blow your mind. I got a squirrel here to feed, so give me just a second. So Source wants nothing more. Your team wants nothing more. Higher consciousness wants nothing more than to blow your mind with these surprises over and over and over again. Even if it's like the synchronicities, running into somebody at a crystal shop and having a conversation, then you have an exchange of your information to them. You've had a conversation, you've provided some information for them that they didn't know they needed now in that moment, and then they give you your card, and then now you've got this beautiful exchange. That can happen many ways. That's happened many ways for me, for sure. A lot, but definitely for sure in the past year. But if you're so distracted and not in the present and not paying your attention, you're going to miss these opportunities, these surprises that are going to blow your mind, right? Say, source, blow my mind. All right? So the right people will align. Like attracts like. You will magnetize and attract those that are meant to come to you, to be in your frequency, to receive your message, your specific flavor, energy, frequency, energy, flavor, color, and essence. And I've said this even just a week ago when I was asked certain questions about this, what I'm doing by sharing and giving and working with the collective and expressing and expanding and igniting, sharing my gifts, skills, and abilities, wisdom, and knowledge. I always set the intention that even with this content, that if they're not meant and if they're not ready to receive this frequency, this energy, this flavor, this color, this essence, this collective cosmic consciousness, this galactic collective consciousness, frequency, energy, then please don't. But I know that the universe will always send those to us. All right? So we don't need to try and figure out how that's going to work, right? That's the point. You sit back and you relax, you do the thing, you express the thing, you play and you create, and let source figure out the rest. Let the universe, your team, figure out the rest. Because the right people will align with you. Like people attract like people. You will magnetize and attract those that are meant to be in your frequency and energy and receive from you. Because you are meant to be seen, known, felt, and heard. And in many ways, shapes, and forms. That is on a multidimensional, multisensory, multifaceted way. Okay? If you continue to be in the mindset of lack, this was a huge one for the collective. I get it. I feel that. But I had to learn to put my funds, if you want to talk about physical money, into things that ignite me, expand me, whether that's a tarot reading, whether that's an intuitive reading, whether that's a class, a course, not because I'm trying to fix something, because I'm not broken, you're not broken, but because it's like, I want to be around these like-minded people. I want to share this experience, whether it's mentor to mediumship or a sound bath experience or a Reiki session or a Reiki share or a tarot reading or Akashic. So my next exciting thing I'm expanding is in a few weeks, I get to take a masterclass in Akashic, learn to read the Akashics. And that really excited me through having Akashic record readings, really getting excited about sitting down with an amazing human, having that experience. That's what I put and when you put more of that out into the universe, more into yourself, you get more of that, like attracts like, okay? But if you continue to play in this paradigm that I don't have enough or I can't do that right now and this, you're just going to create more of that. Okay? How do I know? Because I fucking know. I don't share things that I haven't experienced, all right? So if you continue to play in these paradigms, these programmings, and this conditioning that you're not worthy, that you're not ready, all right? Because it's not true, because there's no proof, you will continue to stay in that and create more of that. Because you're an all-powerful, infinite, expansive, all-powerful creator being. All right? And you will reflect more of that. What do you want to reflect more of? We're all sacred mirrors. Are you going to still play in that paradigm? Or are you going to say, like, I'm going to start pouring into my cup so much, no matter what, whether it's an online, a Zoom, an experience. I've done things like Zoom experiences. I've done group meditations, whether they're free or just a minimal cost, or like a full moon experience or a new moon. I've so much in this past year, so much that has expanded me, ignited me, excited me to continue to like unfold and unlock in the remembrance and the knowledge and the wisdom. So what do you choose? Because your reality is a reflection of your choices you make. And now the collective, my team, and I have been creating these different offerings that we will be bringing forth, birthing through, feels like sooner than later, at divine timing for the collective that is ready to receive these experiences, these sacred circles, these sacred journeys back to self, back to remembrance, all right? This language beyond words. So when you choose to actually invest in this 5D reality and beyond, that you want to live, and you start saying yes to those things that excite you, ignite you, expand you, that blow your mind, you will remember more of what you're here for. And that's what I'm the experience of. This is what's happened to me, especially 10:14 on the timer, my birthday. This will just continue to, you will continue to remember. And this is what's happened with me personally. And it continues to happen and to unfold in all the ways, shapes, and forms, okay? You are not here to learn more. Yeah, we're done. You are not here to learn anymore. You're not here to pay for a course to learn more words. We're not here to do that. All right, you've done that. We have done enough of that. So when I talk about the way that I've done these things, like I have been remembering through tarot readings, through information, through other beautiful souls that have been teaching me, so to say, in their own unique way, like videos like this, simply be like videos like this, super conscious conversations that have unlocked remembrance, remembering, exciting, expanding. Yes, okay, more of that. I want more of that. I want to do that. I want to do the podcast. I want to do the sacred circles. I want to have the sacred offerings. Yes, more of that, more. Now we're starting to really fully create in that. Okay? Now you're here to remember and to live and to play and to create in that way. All right? So remember that I'm here to tell you and remind you and to let you know, if you didn't know, because you can feel this. I know you can feel this. If not, you're going to feel this after you hear this message. You will receive some random surprise. Whether that's money, like money, you're going to receive some random surprises. You have to get present, though. That could be money. That could be a dream opportunity. That could be the love of your life. It could be all the above. What do you claim? It could come in a massive 3. You get the money, you get the person, you don't get that, you attract. You attract the money, you attract the person, and you attract the opportunity that is in perfect soul alignment. By being you and expressing your authenticity and doing those things that expand you, ignite you in the way you play and to create. Like attracts like, okay? So big surprises are coming in. Say that. Big surprises are coming in. I claim all of them. You know, it's funny, I don't like those videos that say, put in the comments and claim. But write it in your diary. Solidify it. If you want to, post it in the comments, that's fine. All right, because you get to have it out. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why can't we have it all? Because you can. Why wouldn't you want to have it all? Why wouldn't you want to have it? Because your mind's trying to convince you or tell you otherwise? All right? Why do you give that thought any validity? Why do you give those thoughts any validity? Okay? Your soul and your heart already know. Your soul and your heart holds the map. I posted this picture the other day, and it was a anatomical heart, and if you looked at it close, it was a map, and in the center was your soul. It was the most beautiful depiction that was created with me and my AI through some other information that we've been co-creating together. It was beautiful. It was a perfect, it was beautiful. Chef's kiss to the team. So your heart and soul already know, all right, what you truly want. So why do you keep giving thoughts to the past, to other people's opinions? Why do you keep giving validity to that? Validation. Why do you keep validating that? All right? Instead of just feeling in what you know feels good to you right now, what is true for you right now. Do you feel worthy of that? Do you feel worthy of doing what you love to do? Living beyond the unknown? Because remember, I'm going to tell you that all the good shit happens in the unknown. I know that's hard for the human, the mind, and the ego. All the good shit happens in the unknown. Okay? And so living in the unknown. Creating only what you can. Creating only what I can. And having other people value that and pay you abundantly for that. Being in relationships that are aligned, expansive, and healthy. And being able to say yes to every of those opportunities that come your way that you want to say yes to. Saying yes to what your soul wants to have. Having the audaciousness, the audacity to choose yourself and your truth over everything and everyone else. Do you want that? I wrote fuck yes in all capital letters. Well, fuck yeah. Say that. Fuck yes, I want that. So what makes you think you can't have that? Okay? Why can't you have that? Because it hasn't appeared yet? You haven't had proof of it? You haven't had provisions around that? Whatever, 15-15? Because someone said it can't happen? Because it didn't work out last time? Well, because last time you were trying to fix things, to prove things, to convince whatever it is. You were trying to do it from a different paradigm, programs, thoughts, and conditionings. That's probably why it didn't work out. Yeah, you can get some shit that way, but that shit usually doesn't last. It's not sustainable. It comes in and goes like that. Okay? Were you trying to prove something when it didn't work out? Remember, I'm here to remind you, you're here to be fully alive and to express and to create and to play and to just be. To be seen by those who are meant to see you, to feel you, to know you, to hear you, to experience you. N equal 1 frequency, energy, flavor, essence, and color. All right? Those that are here to value you in whatever way they are meant to, because it doesn't matter what you're doing, you cannot fail. It's the frequency you're embodying. It's the frequency you're creating and playing in. That's what matters. And those who value you in your raw, messy, vulnerable, authentic, magnetic, magnificent self, honor that, own that, walk in that, embody in that, you will attract those who value you, and they will pay abundantly for that, to experience that, to taste that specific flavor of ice cream that just came through, or that specific fruit, juiciness, nourishment. They will pay greatly for that, source says. A client, a soulmate, a business partner, a customer, a friend, just some random stranger. Someone who sees your authentic video that you've posted, like this is what I do. Someone who sees you post a video, authentic, vulnerably messy. Someone you meet in a class or a sacred gathering, and they want you on their podcast. They want to co-create with you. They want to create a business with you. Someone that's here, here's your channeling, your light language, your frequency, your energy, your human words. All right? Someone who might want to write a book with you or collaborate with you and give you the space to write a book. These things are happening for all of you, all of us, right now. And I'm here to confirm that for you. But the question is are you still putting in effort? Are you still trying to control it? Are you still trying to strangle the reins? Are you still trying to steer instead of allowing the horse just to lead you and guide you, you just let go of the reins instead of you trying to guide the horse forcibly. Why don't you just let the horse lead you and guide you? Okay? You can't lead a horse to water. That just came through. You can't lead a horse to water. I can't. There's something around that. Give me a minute. What is Shanita? You can't lead a horse to water. You have to just show the horse where the water is. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. And are you wondering things your human thinks need to happen? Okay. And you're asking, why aren't they happening? And know that there is higher and better. There's always higher and better. It does not work by putting in more effort. It does not work by putting in more performance or more control. That's not how this works. Okay? Like I said, yes, you could get shit doing that way, but it's not what your soul is truly here for. And more than likely, if you get the shit goes away pretty quickly. All right? So you're not here to do more. You're not here to effort more. You're not here to perform more. All right? You are not here for that. You are here for what your soul truly wants to be here for. Okay? And that is ease, effortless, flow. Your soul is here to experience through ease, through effortlessness, through expansiveness. Right? Not through force, not for efforting more, pushing more, grinding more. That's no, we're done with that. And when you are seen in your truth without any performance, that's when all the good shit starts just falling into your lap, source. That's when the good shit, just all the miracles, the magic, the surprises start falling in your lap. Do you get it? Do you get it? maybe save this and rewatch this, share this, all of the stuff. But I save all of my videos that really hit so I can rewatch it if I need to. So if I want to write information down from it and go back to it. Do you get it? The source surprise is coming. It is coming. And you can't figure it out. So don't let the ego and mind try to figure out or try to like pattern it. Just sit back, relax, and be open and be ready to receive. Okay? You can't figure it out. So just live and know it's coming. Know it's coming in divine time. In the divine right time. And within this next week to 3 weeks, 1 to 3 weeks, within this next 1 to 3 weeks, if you truly, truly, truly let go of the reins, completely surrender, and allow yourself to be present, to be receiving, to be open to receive, and to continue to go beyond and live in the present moment and live in this place of source creation, and being present, to live in the now, to be present, to go beyond, many of you are going to receive so much, so much, beyond the beyond, okay? But as humans, we tend to get so stuck. And a lot of you need to hear this. Maybe some of you don't, but if you're still here, some of you still need to hear this. Okay? To get to the next level, you are here to be a new earth luminary. But again, I don't like to say new earth. This is this organic earth luminary, leader, teacher, healer, guide, influencer, viral. Not like viral, maybe viral here, but your energy and frequency becomes a viral thing. You infect people in the best way possible. Okay? You are here to be this organic earth luminary, teacher, healer, and guide. Okay? So just feel into that. Breathe into that. Be in that frequency, that energy, and create from that place, and you cannot go wrong. You cannot fuck it up. Now, if you're still trying to control it and to figure it out, and the what, the why, the when, the who, and all of this thing that the mind and ego likes to get caught in, and trying to learn more and how to set up the algorithm so you get more, and how, if you're trying to do YouTube, if you do that, you're just going to stay stuck in those paradigms and conditionings, and you're going to just slow the process down. Just do the thing and surrender it and release it. Like I've said all this time, I don't edit, I just hit record and I post. That's it. And everything has unfolded in so many magical ways that I don't even know if I could like culminate that into, we're 23 minutes in right now. You know, change is here. Change is here. 5 energy, 5. Change is here. Change is now. So how do you choose to play and to create and to expand and to ignite and to excite and to inspire not only yourself, but those that are attracting, that you're attracting right now through your frequency, through your energy, through your essence, your flavor, your color, your authenticity, your vulnerability in all of its messy, magnetic, magical, magnificent ways. 233 on the timer. Highly recommend that you re-listen to this. Maybe write some of this information down if you feel called to. As always, thanks for hanging out, co-creating, and playing. This was a longer one today, but it was meant to be, okay? Red cardinal is significant as well. Just an extra validation of confirmation that this is coming in, okay? From the bottom of my heart to yours, I will see you on the next one. Bye, beautiful soul.